welcome to our 61st annual Columbus Realtors President's Ball. Your 2020 President, Andy Mills, will begin tonight's event.
Good evening. I'd like to thank all of our members, affiliates, and government officials and friends for joining us this evening. For the last 60 years, we've gathered in person to install next year's leadership and recognize the year's Sales Award recipients. But this year has been like no other. So tonight, we gather in our homes for a few minutes to celebrate and hope that next year brings a vaccine and a soft return to gathering socially. A virtual ball presented us with the opportunity to think creatively and do things differently. One change will be to announce our award winners throughout the entire program instead of at the end. So without further ado, let's get started.
Well, good evening. Thank you. It's indeed a pleasure and a privilege to be here. So I ask that you will humbly submit yourselves and bow your heads as we pray. By definition, an invocation is defined as an act of appealing to a higher authority for help. If we've learned nothing else during this past year, it's that man is in control of so little, and God, we need your help so much. We have faced an unprecedented internal challenges that have taxed and tested this organization's leadership capabilities. But by your grace, we not only have survived, but we have prospered. We have been forced to practice our profession differently while faced with the threat of a deadly virus. As a nation, we've faced and dealt with deep partisan political divisions. But if we believe, genuinely believe, in an almighty power greater than ourselves, then the proverbial saying that out of every adversity comes the seed of equal or benefit presents us with an opportunity to become an instrument of change, an organization that's a model for America, that is inclusive, just, fair, merciful, forgiving, and able to debate and disagree without enmity. Lord, it is with gratitude that we acknowledge the blessing of being in an industry that allows us to help not only individuals, but also to contribute to the betterment of our entire community. Help us to be our best selves. Help us to be the change the world is crying out for. We pray, Lord, that you will endow our new leadership with the will and the courage to vicariously and vigorously apply those values in all their decisions. While we acknowledge that there is nothing as permanent as change, let us remember that there is nothing as unchanging as your principles. You have told us that where 2 or 3 are gathered in your name, you are with us. And as we walk with you, let us walk like you, as we forgive those we feel have wronged us and been merciful to the least among us. And most of all, let us do it with that which is the personification of your very existence. Let us do all that we do with love. And finally, I ask that daily we pray the prayer of Dorothy Mitchell. She was a fellow parishioner who passed away 7 years ago at age 92. She once told me that she didn't go out of the house every day, but when she did, she touched her doorknob. And just before she left, she prayed, "Dear Lord, let me be a blessing to all I meet today." She said getting the milk and bread and gasoline, that's secondary to being a blessing to someone. And if that becomes our daily goal, we will truly be judged as good and faithful servants. And all God's people said, Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join together in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This year, we've lost some dear members. At this time, we would like to take a moment to remember those whose passing we mourn.
That's pretty sobering. We lost some special people this year. Our hearts go out to their families and friends. As we look back over our year, my theme for 2020 was Better Together. I'm not sure I ever imagined when I came up with the theme in November of 2019 that we would have had a year like 2020. Needless to say, we've navigated a new CEO, a pandemic, racial unrest, a contentious presidential election, and the challenges that any organization has faced learning to change the way that we work. Needless to say, the staff, leadership team, board of directors, chairs and vice chairs, and our entire membership of realtors and affiliates have all stepped up. Some highlights from the year. Our membership totals through November. We have 8,252 realtor members, affiliate and sustaining members of 470, for a total membership of 8,722, the largest we've ever had. Core PAC dollars raised, $240,000, beating last year. Foundation dollars raised, $110,000 to the foundation, and we've distributed $86,000 to the community from the foundation this year. Our home sale stats. With 9.5 years of declining inventory, we'll end the year with a record low number of homes for sale, with just under 1 month's supply, meaning if no more homes were added to the market, it would take a month or less to sell all of the listed homes in Central Ohio. And yet 2020 will be our highest sales year on record, with double-digit price appreciation. These kind of numbers would be unprecedented in any year, but to have such a robust housing market during a pandemic year is quite simply extraordinary. Our education hours and classes. This year, we offered 115 continuing education classes for over 330 continuing education hours. We also convened a governance task force to review 25 key issues related to our governance policies. Additionally, we have a full-scale review of our bylaws underway that will help us identify any places in which we can improve our governance. 2020 has tested every business, organization, and person. It has caused introspection and a deep look at process. Columbus Realtors is no different. As I discussed in my speech last year, in Simon Sinek's Infinite Game, he talks about how organizations who try to be the best imply that there is an end. If you are the best, then the game you are playing has an end. Instead, he recommends that organizations like Columbus Realtors, who are playing an infinite game, strive to be better rather than the best. This year has challenged us as staff, as leadership, as a board of directors, for chairs, co-chairs, to be better and to improve upon the things that we were already doing well, but probably could be doing better. Having the mindset that you're always trying to be better means that you are always looking to improve and adapt, and not to sit back and become complacent when you actually have success. I truly believe our staff and volunteer members strive to be better on a daily basis, and that is why we have been able to adapt in a year like 2020, to have a record year. I'd like to thank John Giha and the entire staff at Columbus Realtors, our officers Michael Jones, J.P. Faulkner, and Patty Brown Wright, our entire board of directors, all of our chairs, vice chairs, and past presidents who have stepped up to help me this year. I'd like to thank my team at Elford Realty, Mike, Christy, Michelle, Sarah, Jackie, and Sierra, for stepping in for meetings and calls when I wasn't around. I'd like to thank my family, my parents, John and Jan, my in-laws, Jim and Ginny, for helping with childcare. As many of you know, we introduced our second child this year, Ava, who was born August 22nd, and to throw a new child into a pandemic year with a 2.5-year-old was quite an undertaking as well. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my wife, Mary. Without her and her support, this wouldn't have been possible. She's single-handedly the most amazing person I've ever met in my life, and it's been a blast raising 2 kids with her. It's been an honor to serve as your president for 2020, and I'm reassured to turn over the gavel to Michael Jones. Thanks, MJ, for all you've done and for all you're going to do in your year. I'm excited to see Columbus Realtors continue to get better under your leadership. We are and will be better together.
Ladies and gentlemen, to handle the awards this evening, please welcome Matt Long, 2020 co-chair, and Sarah Marty, 2021 co-chair of the Recognition and Sales Awards Committee.
Good evening. My esteemed co-chair, Katie Krakow, could not be with us this year. Sarah Marty, co-chair for next year, has agreed to assist us with our awards recognition. Tonight, we have the honor of recognizing 351 Central Ohio Realtors who have demonstrated success during a truly unique housing market. Last year, we had 398 awardees, so given the events of the past year, it's pretty amazing that we still have so many members that were able to help Central Ohioans with their housing needs this year.
Before we begin, we wanted to remind you that last year, the names of the awards were changed to address the ongoing concern that consumers misinterpret what an award name means based on its name. $1 million, $5 million, $10 million, etc. So the $1 million award was changed to the President's Merit Award. The $5 million award was changed to the President's Commitment Award. The $10 million award was changed to the President's Excellence Award, and the $25 million award is now the President's Prestige Award. The Lifetime Achievement Award remains the same, Lifetime Achievement.
So let's begin with the Lifetime Achievement Award recipient. This award represents the highest level of recognition for all Columbus Realtors and therefore is appropriately called the Lifetime Achievement Award. Tonight, we honor just one member with the Lifetime Achievement Award, James D. Meyer with Cutler Real Estate. Congratulations, James. That's quite an incredible accomplishment.
And now we have the pleasure of recognizing our President's Prestige Award recipients. Accumulating a total of $25 million in sales is no easy feat. It requires years of perseverance, discipline, and a great deal of sacrifice. Since its inception in 1984, only 625 Realtors have received this level award. Tonight, we add 34 new members to this elite list. Cheryl Chapin, Amanda Biggins, Amy Paul, Andrew Hirsch, Angela Wilderman, Candace DeFrancisco, Catherine Kaufman, Charlene Evans King, Deborah McMillan, Elizabeth Rothermich,
Holly Lockett, Jackie Stinchfield, Jennifer Valentine, Julie Wills, Casey Wright, Carla Ballinger, Katie Krakow, Kristen Bell, Lisa Gibbs, Martha Edelblut,
Matthew Long, Michael McCoy,
Michaela Grandy,
Michelle Helms Bork, Raquel Ludaway, Rebecca Sullivan, Rhiannon Ferrari, Ryan Grover, Shannon Grimm, Shreve Jones, Stacy Taylor,
Susan Sayre, Tammy Elliott, Teresa Polk, Tandala Aidensing,
Next, we're going to honor those directors who are retiring this year. That list includes your immediate past president, John Myers, Treasurer, J.P. Faulkner, Directors, Gary Francis, Gretchen Rogenson, Andrew Show, and Tricia Tennyson. Affiliate Director, Marie Smith. 2020 Commercial Advisory Board Chair, Matt Dixon. And your 2020 Broker Advisory Council Representative, Lori Molnar. Each of these individual directors has devoted many hours of service during their terms, both to the industry and to you. In addition to attending the monthly directors meetings, they've been available to listen to you and bring input back to the governing body of our association. In short, their dedication has served to significantly strengthen our organization. Many thanks to all of you.
It's now time to applaud those in the next highest award category. Tonight, 72 Realtors will be recognized for reaching the President's Excellence Award level. Recipients at this level have sold $10 million worth of real property. In doing so, they've shown not only their dedication to their chosen profession, but also the ability to sustain their sales success.
Aaron Singerman, Alexis Joe Capel, Amy Cameron, Andrea Carling, Andrea Boyd, Andrew Malone,
Angela Ulenhake,
Ann Rowalt,
Anthony Panzera, Ashley Nicole Day, Brandy Wade, Brenda Stevens, Bridget Sullivan Emhuff, Buffy Patterson,
Carl Safranco, Carlton Schaefer, Caroline Schroyer, Chad Campbell, Crystal Shanahan, Deanna Rogers,
Deanna Stevens, Debbie Popo,
Denise Beck,
Eric Robert Vanston, Felicia Fang,
Gregory Coleman, Gregory Harris,
Harold Gibson,
Janelle Blue, Jeffrey Kreider, Jennifer Bertenia,
Jill Lightfoot, Joshua Uminski,
Emily Manley,
Kathy Panning, Katie Fussner,
Kelly Hickey Ginn,
Kimberly Vivolo Michael,
Kimberly Hamrick, Laura Listbarger, Lee Kuhn,
Leslie McCurry,
Marka Lyle,
Matthew Martin, Michael Farber,
Nancy Acevedo,
Nathan White, Renee Young,
Sahar Salash, Samantha Kimes, Sarah Marie Brenner, Sarah Lepore, Sarah Marty,
Sherry Nutter,
Sherry Bedford,
Stephanie Robinson,
Stephanie Rusinski, Stephanie Jenkins,
Stephen Collins,
Teresa Klein,
Christina Wedebrook, Tina Murdoch, Tipton Swafford, Trent Eckler,
Victoria Rossi,
Yadhab Prasad Daital, Yasmina Estep,
Teresa Marie Myers,
Now it's my great honor this evening to install your 2021 leadership team for Columbus Realtors. President-elect Sue Van Workum, Keller Williams, Capital Partners. Treasurer Patty Brown Wright, Real Estate Technology Partners. Secretary Scott Rabchek, HER Commercial Real Estate Services. And our Columbus Realtors CEO, John Giha. Directors, Terry Bryant, Coldwell Banker Realty. Gary Cook, Coldwell Banker Realty. Addie Davis Holtzinger, Remax Capital Center. Brittany Eddy, Coldwell Banker Realty. Mandy Harless, Life Point Real Estate. Ben Hemmert, HER Realtors. Jason Hoddle, Modern Columbus Realty. Laurie Madaski Shaw, Coldwell Banker Realty. Sarah Marty, Keller Williams, Greater Columbus. Jeremy Pape, CRT Realtors. Buffy Patterson, HER Realtors. Travis Shaw, HER Realtors. Vanessa Simmons, Coldwell Banker Realty. And Sean Simpson, Cutler Real Estate. Our broker counsel advisory representative, Bob McCarthy, Howard Hanna, J.C. Meyer. The 2020 chair of the Commercial Advisory Board, Julie Kemp of Capital Investments Realty. Madison County Director, Liz Fincham, RE/MAX Leading Edge. Marysville Union County Director, Rick Balch, RE/MAX Affiliates. And finally, your new affiliate director, Emily Owens of Search to Close Title. For the coming year, you will represent one of the largest and most successful realtor associations in the country. The honor and authority you are being given to oversee the activities of this organization is a direct result of the professionalism you've shown and your dedication to the industry. Will you please raise your right hand? As officers and directors, you are charged with upholding the financial, professional, and civic foundation of Columbus Realtors. In the coming year, you will play an important part in shaping and establishing policies, acting as a liaison between the members and the board of directors, and being responsible for the well-being of this organization. You will observe and enforce the Realtor Code of Ethics, and in all your acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fairness. And you are expected to take action that will promote and safeguard the best interests of this profession, the Realtor organization, and the membership. If you accept these responsibilities and pledge to serve to the best of your ability, please answer, I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 leadership team.
Woohoo! Congratulations, next year's leadership team. What a great group.
It's now time to recognize 103 realtors for earning President's Commitment Level Award. It, too, is a prestigious honor that represents years of continued success in the real estate profession and reaching $5 million in real estate sales.
Adam Burton. Alicia Godfrey.
Alyssa Duffy,
Angela Perez.
Angelia Holiday, April Hines, April Sheldon,
Ashley Tadaro.
Ashley Smith,
Brandon Potts.
Bridget Davis Ray, Brooke Schmelmer,
Kara Lynette Young.
Catherine Miller, Christopher Evans,
Cindy Lennon.
Cody Adams, Craig Mayhew,
Curtis Malstead.
Derek Alexander,
Daniel Manley. Daniel Orr.
Dayron Irby, Debbie Griselius,
Dina Ferraru. Denise Ann Fate. Desalin Gola. Elizabeth Pipes.
Emily Morrison. Felicia Hentz.
George Groom.
Gregory Allen Knight.
Heidi Fisher.
Ibrahim Al Hazian. Jack Curtis. Jacob Mercer.
Jason Langley. Jeff Ram.
Gina DeBolt.
Jenna Webster. Jenny Ross. Jennifer Wernert. Jennifer Williams. Jennifer Carducci.
Jenny Hoffman.
Jill Campbell. James Bevan.
James Simmons. Joseph Schneider.
Joshua Cooper. Joshua Nungesser.
Julie DeBoard. Cami Berkeley. Karen Mavis.
Carlia Chard.
Catherine Lenora Sanders. Katie Alexander Jones. Kayleen Antrid. Kim Shepard.
Laura Radulovich.
Leah Ackerman. Lee Hart. Lee Merriman.
Leslie Lauer. Letta Gunnell. Linda Gale Wassel. Lori Watson.
Lori Denise Alt.
Mark Corbin. Mary Jo Cholvik. Micah Haar. Michael Tillman.
Michael Hart.
Michael Toch.
Michelle McTeague.
Michelle Marie Linghow.
Myra K. Schurer. Omar L. Majadi. Pamela Bears. Pamela Snow.
Patricia Kohler.
Rhonda Cox,
Robert Michael Panion,
Robert Basknet,
Ronnie Gallion, Sabrina Roman, Samuel Crafty, Sandra Bining, Shannon Gilbert, Shannon Lay,
Stacy Niemans Verdreet,
Susan Whitaker,
Hima Samuel Barua, Todd Allen Strayer, Tony DeLuca,
Valerie Langhurt, Valerie Tiven, William Buechner.
Please welcome Congresswoman Joyce Beatty.
It is indeed my honor as the Congresswoman from the 3rd Congressional District of Ohio to say today I have the distinct honor of swearing into office the 2021 President of the Columbus Realtors. This is a special occasion for me, not only because of the historic value of this organization, but I have the opportunity to swear in someone who is a leader, someone who is committed to the organization and to his profession. I say that because I know that, because I have witnessed his leadership, his faithfulness, but most importantly, his ability to deliver. I know that from being in the district, the many days that he picks up the phone to call about legislation, about the market, and about how we can advance the profession. I know it because he flies to Washington to make sure that he is in the room, not for himself, but for the organization. It is not often that you get the opportunity to swear in someone of this caliber. I want to say thank you to all of his colleagues. I want to say thank you to the outgoing president for being a great example for Michael Jones to stand on your shoulders and to take the organization to higher heights. And to you, my good friend Michael Jones, I say, you have climbed every mountain, and now it is your time to see the view from the top. Now it gives me great pleasure to swear in the 2021 president. Michael, would you please raise your right hand? By election to serve the highest office in this organization, the members have vested in you their faith, hope, and confidence. You are charged with leading Columbus Realtors through both routine and unique financial, professional, and civic issues that face the association. Your acceptance of this office carries with it an obligation to make decisions and take action with the best interests of the profession in mind. Your acceptance of these duties and pledge to serve to the best of your ability. If you accept this, please say, I do.
I do.
Thank you, Michael. It gives me great pleasure to ask Michael Jones's mother, LaDonna Prilliman, to come at this time and on his lapel, pin him with the Columbus Realtors pin. Congratulations, Michael. Columbus Realtors is in good hands, and I wish you great success as the president for 2021. May everyone please give him a rousing applause.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us virtually. I want to start by thanking the entire staff that have worked extensively to make this experience, this President's Ball, one to remember. I also want to congratulate the award winners this year. In spite of the blows that this year has dealt us, the year has been absolutely amazing for most in real estate. I'd like to share something I remember growing up in the church. I've always heard, "Be still, quiet your mind, and allow yourself to receive." This year has given us all a true opportunity for being still. I've made the most of it. I've learned a great deal about myself, a Black man, a realtor, and how we will begin 2021 together. As remarkable as it might seem, I am the first Black president of Columbus Realtors, and I'm honored. It will help shape and define a culture of inclusivity within the walls of our association and the areas we serve. We are Columbus Realtors, the single largest local trade association in all of Ohio. We are in the 14th largest city in the nation, and how we set this stage is important. How we perform is crucial. In leadership, it's not about the me, it's about the we. And just like our lines of succession, where the baton is passed from one to the other, seeds should be planted, nurtured, and harvested by those that follow. I'm fortunate to have served with Andy, who has been a great friend and an exemplary president. Andy's theme, Better Together, simple and to the point. It set a stage for us to build upon. Affirming that we're better together, I'm looking to next year as a vision beyond. Also, on the surface, simple, yet filled with boundless possibilities. A vision beyond this year's experiences, beyond what you've seen for yourself, what you've seen for our association. We'll continue to react to changing market conditions and industry nuances, and now we'll seek to anticipate what's next. We'll do this so we can define our role and stand as the innovators. As we assist those that are already in Columbus and welcome businesses and new people to the area, we will continue doing the things we do so well. Enhancing our advocacy, elevating the image of realtors and our professional roles, we will be the community by both strengthening and developing alliances and partnerships throughout Central Ohio, increasing our support for sustainability and broadening our understanding of others, which will result in greater diversity and equity in all things. I encourage you to define your own visions and to join us as we embrace the vision beyond with Columbus Realtors. We all have a role. Thank you and good night.
Congratulations, Michael. We look forward to an incredible year under your leadership. Our last award category tonight is the President's Merit Award, which recognizes members who have sold their first $1 million of real estate in Central Ohio. For this great achievement, they will be receiving the President's Merit Award.
Alida Beebe.
Allison Gavin.
Amanda Rudrick. Amy Clark.
Amy Davis.
Amy Hill. Amy Sharp. Andrea Castle.
Andrea DeStadio.
Andrew Hebert,
Andrew Wirt, Angela Brown, Angela Gagan,
Angela Cradle,
Aaron White,
Ashley Enright, Ashley Gale, Ashley Nicole Vance,
Bethany Nartker, Bim Dulal, Boran Musa, Christopher Brad Winter, Brandon Gaelic, Raquel Carlock,
Brittany Connor,
Carla Jean Hall,
Carlton Churchill,
Carol Wisman, Cherry Miller Kuntz,
Christopher Cook,
Christopher Demos, Connie Schubert,
Constance Leeson,
Daniel Bolton,
Darcy Lynn Barton,
Deborah Bowens,
Deborah Stoll,
Duane Yates, Edward Searle,
Alyssa Hedgeduck,
Emily Groza Yoko,
Eric Looney,
Faith Hunter,
Gordon Hobson, Greg Waite, Hannah Fenderson, Heather Ricardo,
Heidi Sheets, Hillary Mueller,
Holly Anderson, Howard Everett Jr.,
Inez Quake, Jamila Daly,
Janier Houston, Jara Palmer,
Jasmine McKenzie,
Jasmine Ransom,
Jason Brewer,
Jawanda Carter, Jason Foote, Jeannie Allen,
Jennifer Scott, Jillian Kinney, Joseph King,
Jolynn Fraley,
Julie Zamora,
Caitlin Reef,
Catherine Giller, Kathy Kindle.
Catherine Parr. Kelly McCafferty.
Kelsey Jones. Kevin Kearns Davis. Karam Shamsi. Kimberly Brown. Christina Green.
Kyle Walker.
Laura Lee Jones.
Lee Baston. Leanne Steed.
Latika White.
Lisa McCandish.
Lisa Satterfield.
Lindsay Lane.
Mark William Mess. Marley Drizzle. Mary Blackstone. Mary Chris Williams. Matthew Williams.
Matthew Rands.
Megan Bogdan.
Megan Simmons.
Melinda Griffith. Melissa Rogers. Melissa Schweiderman.
Michael Stanley. Michelle Massauer. Michael Magnuson.
Michael McCoy Jr.
Milana Akopian. Miex Lin.
Monique Miles. Noah Yoder.
Patrick Thomas Flynn.
Peter Kunghup. Rachel Kubik.
Renee Andrews. Rima Bazarbashi.
Robert Dalton. Ryan Myers.
Ryan Rice. Samantha Falter.
Sandra Yanichko. Scott Montel.
Shannon Hoppert.
Shannon Brewster.
Shawandell Little.
Shelly Davis.
Sherry Orlando.
Shirley Sandridge.
Sierra Steppenhoff. Sinan Falah.
Stephanie Galloway.
Stephen Cotter. Stevana Clay.
Susan Braskett.
Susan Tritch, Suzanne McConaughey, Tammy Hendren, Tanya Huguet,
Taylor Miller, Teresa Santmeyer,
Thomas Rabe, Tiffany Bafford, Thomas Newman,
Timothy Gordon, Victoria Watson,
Wendy Esker,
Thank you, Matt and Sarah. 351 Sales Award recipients this year is quite a testament to the ability of realtors to rally in the face of some very unique challenges this year. Thank you to all of those in the real estate industry that came together to make a difference in so many lives, because we are and will be better together.
Many thanks to our corporate sponsor, your Columbus and Central Ohio MLS. Andy and I, and all your Columbus Realtors leadership, thank you for joining us tonight. But don't tune out too quickly. As a special treat, local jazz band Copacetic will play some great jazz music for the next 30 minutes for your listening enjoyment. And from all of us, thank you for joining us. Have a safe and merry holiday season.